My name is Jetro Gainza.
My name is Darcy Kavanagh.
Hi, my name's Sean.
Ian Burke.
I don't do so much on the 30 seconds I get on stage and in bed.
Give it up for comedy veteran Jacques Barrett, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Looking like every block contestant rolled into one. Love Jacques. Guys, welcome to the show. Like, we have a whole bunch of acts coming on to do comedy for you, and you had tonight have the power to gong them off. So on your plate, on your table, you might have a little yellow plate. Hold it up nice and high for me. Yeah, if you don't like them, ladies and gentlemen, hold that up and we'll get them the fuck off stage as quick as possible for you, all right?
We got to see, what's the minimum number before we start getting that
I'm
getting
looking
the gong
for about
going?
5 gongs. Keep them up. You know what I mean? Keep them up, because they might win you back. I mean, I've seen the lineup. They probably fucking won't.
Yeah.
But there's a chance. You know, like, honestly, there's some great acts here. Like 3. And, like, the rest of them, fuck me. It's going to be... Use those fucking plates, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm trying to say. Fucking... Did I just have a stroke, or are we under attack? What the fuck just happened? $350 goes to first place, ladies and gents. $100 to second place, and $50 to third. So round of applause for the Comedy Lounge. Did we find out how much a bag was?
I think we're around $450, is that right?
You sound like every bricklayer I've ever met in my life.
About
Yeah, about fucking $450, yeah, fuck. Telegram, fuck yeah. Hilux. Well, we're going to bring these acts on, ladies and gents. Give them a big round of applause and when they get to stage, and then after that, just judge for yourselves, all right? So, let's just call his name out, and we've got a backup if he's not, so.
Huge round of applause. Your first act, Kit Adams.
You fucking done us dirty, kid! You fucking done. All right, let's get your substitute in, ladies and gents.
My name is Jetro Gainza.
Jetro Gainza.
What we've been up to since the last time we spoke, oh shit, we've been ups and downs in the Comedy Lounge. Got gong a couple of times, some other times made it, I don't know how. What's my writing strategy? I use my Australian girlfriend. Actually, I should make more jokes about that. She's raised in Perth. Yeah, I test all the jokes with her, and she's a really savage judge. Like, if she like makes noise with the what's it called? Nose? And then it means that like the joke is funny enough. She'll be like, ha. I'm like, yeah. If I win the 350, I reckon that I definitely have to invite my partner for a nice dinner, because yeah, the amount of hours that she has spent listening shitty jokes and being supportive, it's huge. So yeah, she definitely deserves a little treat.
Hola, hola, hello, beautiful people. My name is Kit. No, I'm fucking kidding. My name is Jetro. I came to Australia as a backpacker. And yeah, you can tell from the Latino accent. I came from shoplifting at Coles. No, I don't.
Can we get some subtitles for this cunt?
I don't do that, Chris, anymore. Because I recently became Australian citizen. Thank you. It was actually last week. So now, yeah, I have to behave like a proper Australian, you know what I mean? Now I'm still from Centrelink. I've been learning a lot about the Australian culture. And my housemate, my Aussie housemate, he showed me this trick with the Tim Tam and the cup of tea. So, like, you know it, right? He grabs a Tim Tam and, like, he bites one corner, then he bites the other corner, and then he uses the Tim Tam as a straw to snort cocaine. Oh my God, guys, I live with what you Australians call a sick cunt. I, on the contrary, sometimes call him an ambulance to pick him up. Without words, tell me you were born in Bunbury. Guys, I came from Chile, Latin America, and it was really hard at the beginning. Like, no job, no money, no English, not even friends. And that was before leaving my country. But now, man, it was hard. But like Australians, Australians are so welcoming. I always feel like home in Bali. And like some Australians, I've noticed, like, it's really weird. They love to show that they love you, taking the piss on you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, right? It's nice. Sorry, I barely speak English, so zero chance I speak Bogan. I couldn't hear what he.
That was like Bogan PTSD. Oh, don't piss on me again.
I felt it went great. Yeah, went awesome. Felt very confident. It always happens. I get on the stage and all the nerves just fade away. I always know that I have like one powerful joke that always works, and that one landed. And I think that the best part was that the guy heckled a little bit. He yelled something, and I couldn't really figure out what he meant. I had a punchback, like an ass under the sleeve, prepared for this situation, and I told him like a really cheeky joke and put him on place, and I think that really made people laugh a lot. Yeah, I think that from that moment, boom, it skyrocketed my routine.
Jetro, your first act through to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Jetro.
And I think we found the guy who'd be able to get it a little cheaper than 400. I think it's safe to say.
My name is Jack Aubrey, and I am trying to offend people.
Please welcome to stage Jack Aubrey.
Try and make the 3 minutes tonight. Mum, if you see this, I'm sorry. My girlfriend, if you see this, I'm sorry. Dad. Actually, you know what? No. I'll wait for stage before you realise my dad part. So tonight's a big night. It's me and my girlfriend's 9-month anniversary. Thank you, thank you. She isn't here tonight. She's actually down the road at Perth giving birth. No. I know, pretty shitty of her to not be here. I've been trying out new things recently, comedy being one of them. I've been reading a book every day to try and get my mind running. I've also been going to the gym every day to work out while my dad left. I'm joking. He's dead. So we've recently passed 4 years since he died. People deal... Thank you, boys. Very sensitive subject.
Sorry, we were laughing at a joke that we made.
People deal with grief in different ways. Some people go to therapy. I turned to comedy. I didn't start making jokes about my dad's death until about maybe 6 months before he died. But at the start of last year, I moved all the way from Sydney to here. I had a big job, nice car, lived on Bondi Beach, but I wanted something more. I wanted to be fulfilled. I wanted to be happier. So I packed up my life in Sydney, all my friends, my family. I left Sydney and I moved to Rockingham. So me and my girlfriend, we've been trying recently. Literally, we've been trying. I love kids. But there's a difference between loving kids and forcing them. We did it, baby. Made it past a minute. I just wanted to get past my first 2 jokes that I've never done before. So as soon as I did that, I was like, fucking anything else is a bonus. So good night. Next time, make it at least 1 second longer. Come back next week, try the same thing, see if it get better crowd, and yeah, just go from there. I can see us next week. I'm going for more drinks. I think this crowd needs a few more drinks as well, and hope I don't get pulled over tonight.
The more I hear about this Rockingham place, I'm not so sure, you know? Really seems to be. Have you guys been to Rory? You been to Rockingham?
Not as much as you'd like.
You went. What did you do? You bought it.
You bought a dog and you had to give it back. What the fuck
what
just
happened?
happened? A Labrador puppy, one day. Oh, and you gave it back up for adoption. You fucking heartless pieces of shit.
Yeah. When did you realize? At what point did you realize in the day?
When you got in the car on the way back. Fuck, imagine if that was a kid. Just be like, Sally, you've had a hard life.
Yeah.
And we're here to take you to a better home. And then just on the car ride, this fucking bitch won't shut the fuck up. We're not going to McDonald's. I'm going to turn this car around.
Angelina Jolie on a Learjet goes to Africa, scoops up a kid, kid's in the plane going back. He's like, I've fucking nailed this. And she's like, he smells funny, doesn't he? Let's turn the plane around. Straight back to Africa.
All right, we'll give it up for...
Anyway, well
fucking
done,
shade
you
of the
guys.
year,
Well
ladies
done.
and gentlemen.
Fuck that dog. You guys, we're going to go on to your next act.
This is how John Wick happened.
Hey, my name's Sean. I'm going up to do a Gong Show tonight.
Sean Roach.
Obviously, you don't know what the crowd's like sometimes. You go in there, you might actually have a hit or a miss, but you know what? Sometimes it's more exciting to have a bit of a miss. You have more fun up there. I believe the 300 will not be mine, but I'm going up there to give it a fucking good shot.
Just get out of the way in case it blocks the view. He gets it. Hey, so recently went for a colonoscopy. Anybody done that? Looking by the age of the crowd in here, at least statistically, fucking half of you. You. Found the most unpleasant part of that was going through the bowel cleansing. So, yeah, no one's done it? No? Cool. It's actually a fucking terrible experience. You wind up wiping your asshole so much it looks like a chimpanzee whistling. So when you go into you get the camera up, guys, it actually fucking it is quite ready, eh? They know exactly where to shove it, just like Father Mackenzie.
To be honest, we're all still thinking about the colonoscopy, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's a shit story. Pun intended. Yeah, so I recently joined Weight Watchers as well, or as I like to call it, the FCA. That's Fat Cunts Anonymous for the rest of you who are unindoctrinated. It's one of the worst experiences you can go into as a bloke, because there's a lot of women in there that actually haven't lost an awful lot of weight. They complain about you that you might have actually done it. But the stories that come behind it, oh, they're gold. Hi, my name's Jenny, and this week I've actually not been able to lose that 200 grams because of the snack bar at work. I really like chocolate, and it's not just Dennis this time. Now, if that's white or dark chocolate, that just says a lot more about you guys in your heads than it says about me, all right? So just bear that part in mind. What? Well, I can't see any plates. I don't think you can either.
You guys really hated the dark chocolate material, eh? You're like, 50% or less cocoa for me.
Yeah. What's wrong with milk chocolate? Glass and a half. Gets everybody by the day, doesn't it?
All right.
How do I think I went? It was a tough game tonight. It still gave it me all. Got a few laughs out of it, but ultimately, the gong got me. There was a couple of new bits that I wanted to try out, but yeah, I think I might refine the old parts first. Well, I was listening to a lot of slow rap on the way here, so I just had to remember to forget the N-word before I went up there. But yeah, just hope to be back, mate.
Who's the lady that was like, who was yelling out gong just then?
She's really giving it some. She put a Y in there.
She's
in the
quiet
middle.
fucking now, okay.
I think we'll all agree, so many women on tonight. And let's keep that losing formula going by introducing yet another man. We could it. Is there a quota we're trying not to fill?
You know, we're just all about...
It's just only dudes who want to do this.
Only dudes. I mean, we're not diverse here. We almost got you ringing the fucking gong. You know what I mean?
So if we got any funny ladies out there thinking about getting up here and having yourself fucking turned to a spiritual pile of salt in 3 minutes, please sign up next Thursday. More than welcome.
My name is Darcy Kavanagh. I'm here to try and win the gong again.
Next act, ladies and gentlemen, let's go absolutely nuts for Darcy Kavanagh.
Since we last spoke, I think it was like Anzac Day not long after that, so I got roasted. That sucked, got my ass kicked. Just being a parent. I had a lot of fried chicken earlier, so I'm hoping I don't fart in the green room. Yeah. Trying to do anything too offensive. That's the goal. I don't think I say anything racist because I am the racist I talk about. So I recently did a gig where, this is not going to get online anyway. I'll tell you a story. And the crowd picked me. So that sucked. I'm going to give myself good luck.
If you change your perspective, you can change your life. That's why I spend a lot of my time eating magic mushrooms. Because nothing will change your perspective more than being chased around your living room by goblins. Especially when you realise they're your kids. Now, a perspective of me might be that I'm a pretty shitty parent, but my kids think that I'm a fucking legend. Because when I'm playing chasey, I'm genuinely scared for my life. And when I sober up, they get the biggest hugs because they scared away those goblins. And they reminded me we're at the park. You know, sometimes it's better to be in a park than the living room when you're hugging the wrong kid too. They could have went way worse. And I found out that I'm 1% Nigerian. And luckily for me, it's in my favourite body part. My brain, because I love fried chicken. This is the part that confused me the most, but right? I found out that I was 98% white trash, which I didn't really understand because I grew up in a really, really coastal, like lovely coastal town called Rockingham. You know? But I wasn't born there, right? I was born somewhere else. I was born somewhere nicer, a place called Frankston. For those of you who don't know, it's just the Rockingham, Victoria. White trash central, right? I've got a little bit of a controversial thing now that we're getting plates. I reckon we can solve a lot of problems if we do three things, right? One thing, we can feed the homeless, we can house the homeless, feed the poor, and we can even get the dogs out of dog shelters if we just start eating the dogs.
All right, I mean...
So close. I was 10 seconds out and I didn't do it. I've got a quarter in my pocket. So I can be like, did I make it? Did I make it? That's so close, but no. Now, I know what it was I was doing better than I thought I'd do. And then I started thinking about that and I started forgetting my stuff. And I was like, oh, fuck. Next time there's a couple of things I know to do and I think I'll get the theme in the next time. I think I'll make it. I think I'll make it. I'm like, that's the longest I've ever done. That's the longest, yeah. 2 minutes, 50. Oh.
Even as a Korean man, we're going to draw the line somewhere, you know what I mean?
It's too close to home, you know? And that was great. Took us on a journey with that Nigerian thing. We all thought it was going to be his dick, right? Turns out it's a fried chicken joke. What a waste of military resources. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ian Burke.
Okay, we're going to go on to the next day. You guys need to be somewhere. We are ripping through this fucking show. It's just plain, I got park and I got to fucking get...
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get absolutely fucking wild for your next act, Ian Burke.
Fucking just thinking about the Gong, man. It's all week. I haven't taken any gigs. I've just been sitting down, been like, I'm fucking coming back. Saw Wolfie was doing the Comedy Factory out in fucking Frio, and I was like, haha, good. Not fucking tying with anyone tonight. Honestly, I haven't really left Perth at all. I did one gig in Bustleton, but yeah, I'm loving Perth. I want to stay another year, trying to have to figure out, fucking, am I picking fruit or hopefully will the mines take me? I'm trying to go through that at the moment, so. But yeah, want the second year.
Hey, I'm Ian and I just moved here from Ireland. And I've already won. But you know, it's tough moving to the other side of the world. Like, I had to leave my entire family, which is why I did it. I mean, the kids will understand when they're older. But yeah, I've never got on with my family. Like, I've never got on with my parents. Like, to my parents, I was always the disappointing child. Like, I was a disappointment to my parents from the day that I was born, because as you can probably guess, I was born a boy, you know? And my parents had their heart set on me being a miscarriage. Like, the only place I ever felt loved as a kid was school, because I was really popular. Like, I was the most popular guy in my entire year. Like, I was the first guy in my year to lose his virginity, and everyone was so jealous because Father Michael could have had any of the altar boys.
Clapping, fucking Father Michael's here. Fucking good on you.
And like, my teenage years were really rough too. I used to have one of those moms, she'd never knock before opening a door. And I don't know if you know this about teenage boys, but we all go through a period in our life where we are uncontrollably horny all the time, you know? For most guys, it's from the ages of like 13 till when we die. And so there was multiple times when I was younger, I was caught in the act, so to speak. It would be the same thing every time the door would swing open and my mom, she'd be standing there, she'd be like, Ian, get out of the car, the neighbors can see you. And then she'd drag me back into the house by the belt I have wrapped around my neck. Mothers, am I right? I mean, you can't come with them.
Not clapping anymore, are you, dickhead?
Yeah, like I said, I did. I just moved here to Australia, and I moved here for a girl, and she has already broken up with me. And you know, I don't get like she was American, and like before coming here, I spent a few months in America with her, and like when we were in America, we were actually trying for a baby. She didn't know that. I just saw a chance for a visa, and she didn't notice her birth control tasting a lot mintier. I guess she got me back now, tick for tack. But you know, for me, the worst part about America, like it's a wonderful country, but the worst thing is the people. You know, Americans are so optimistic, and they've no reason to be. Like I was at a party once, and I'm talking to this guy, and he's talking about his son, and he's like, "My son is so smart, you know, by American standards." He's like, "My son is so smart, he could be the president." I was like, "Well, have you seen the last few presidents? Being smart is not a factor." Like, and I was like, "You can't say that shit in Ireland. Like, if you had said that in Ireland, my son's so smart, he could be the Taoiseach," someone would go, "Yeah, he does look like a cunt, all right."
Writing process is just kind of like, whenever something comes to me, write it down, and then try to sit down every once in a while and like flesh it out and decide where it's going. And I think I was planning on doing like a whole 3-minute new set tonight. And then I saw how brutal the crowd was. I was like, all right, gonna go with my best 3 opening jokes and then do the new stuff because I'm not fucking coming out. Yeah, I was like reading that room. I was like, okay, it's perfection or you're getting gonged. So I was like, fuck that. Next time. I'll do the same thing next time. I'll be like, I'm gonna do new stuff and then pussy out and be like, it should have been a miscarriage. Final words, just like, I feel like I should have a crown or something. Fucking thank you so much.
A note to anyone behind the curtain, clear to find punchlines. Never heard a comedy show, just like Ian just did. All right. So you guys...
Just some comedy advice from the best.
Yeah, from the fucking tip from the top. Could be your boy. Ladies and gentlemen, your next act I've seen do very, very, very good and funny things. I will align myself with this brand. I don't care about what this done and where this drags me down to my follower count. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Aidan Doherty. All right. Son of a bitch. Could I have talked up an absentee more? Fucking hell. Wait, so what we do now,
So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the finalists back up here, ladies and gentlemen.
everyone who made it to the
Round
sweet,
of applause
sweet
for the
tunes.
finalists, ladies and
Bring
gentlemen.
them all back out here. They line them up.
Jacques going to point to somebody. If you want them to win the money, please make as much noise as possible. If you don't want them to win, just shut the fuck up. And let's just vote for one person and one person only. Okay, guys? All right, ladies and gents, make some noise if you think this person should win. All right, you can go home, brother.
Even he couldn't hear that.
Yeah.
No, is you're out? You're out?
Yeah, he's out. Fucking. Your set's over. Stop being confused, cunt. You know?
This guy's tits up. What's going on?
All right, can we get security, please? Oh, fuck you. He is security.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Bruno, but I will buy that thing off you after the thing.
If you want to see Bruno again, you can see him checking IDs at a venue near you.
We're too
All
busy
right.
being confused. All right, let's try.
All right, you can fuck off. You can fuck off as well, mate. Back to Chile.
Sorry, Jethro. All right, Big Josh. Oh, no, it's Ian.
Right, that's not Josh.
That's Ian. What the fuck is this?
That's Ian.
Huh? Wait, one more time. This is, okay, they look, why'd you dress the same? What's the deal? Why, you've come dressed in the same height and everything. All right, so we'll go Ian again. Wyatt. Hackman. All right, I think that feels like first, second, third. Does that feel like first, second, third?
And first place, Ian Burke, $350, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
It's like my only real income in life, so I really I need this to get by. And thankfully, I promised last week I'd burn the place to the ground if I didn't win. So you listened. Fair play to you. The Comedy Lounge will stand another week. Back home, like, you're making $350 a week in Ireland. You're fucking doing well. Fucking. I heard someone sell a bag, so all I need is another $100. And